One of the single biggest reasons why I think I was successful with app marketing was on the research side. So the first type of research that I want to talk about is quantitative research. And what I'm specifically addressing here is not necessarily the market sizing and that sort of stuff that you would do at the strategic level, but what I'm talking about is actual in-app usage. So for example, you may be tracking what features your users are using something like Power BI or Tableau or some sort of analytics software. It's very important to look at that. And it's very important to look at it if you've done a soft launch. So maybe you did sort of an initial launch to get some initial users, and then you can look at how they're actually behaving. The other thing that you can do is you can approach an early group of beta testers. Maybe they're influencers that can give you feedback. Maybe they're just a random selection of people. Maybe it's friends and colleagues. If you can get any people using your app, even if you have to pay them and bribe them with something like a $100 Amazon gift card or $25 Starbucks gift card, that is going to help you tremendously, because then you can actually see where the barriers are in terms of getting people actually engaged and getting value from the app. Because one of the first things that you want is a short time to value, where it takes a short period for someone to reach the point where they realize that the app is valuable to them, and where they start thinking that, hey, this is actually something I would pay for because I have a recurring need for it. So I'm talking about in-app analytics there from a quantitative perspective. Very important, even if it's just with beta users. Now, the second type of research is actually incredibly simple, but not enough people do it, not enough app developers do it, not enough marketers do it. All you do is you talk to people that are in your target customer group. It's incredibly simple and profound, the kinds of insights that you get from just talking to the people that you want to buy your app. And what you're going to realize is there are a whole bunch of different reasons why they may not buy it or they may not use it. They're going to have a series of objections and things that they resist. What you want to do is surface those now before you invest heavily in your marketing. So ideally you would get them on the phone or into an in-person interview, which is marketing best practices, but it's very difficult to do that. So often what I do is I just say, I'm going to give you a $50 Amazon gift card or a $75 Visa gift card. Please just hear me out on what this app is. You don't even necessarily have to get them to use it, and give me your feedback on it. Now, if you do have an MVP for your app already, or it's already been released, then sure, you can pay them to actually install it, use it, and get them to give you some honest feedback. And you want honest, critical feedback. So the most underrated form of market research is not fancy things like surveys and quantitatively analyzing the data from those surveys. It's very, very simple. It's just having conversations with people that you want to buy the app and try to figure out why they're not, or why they will not in the future after you launch it. And when you're able to address those objections one by one and figure out what features are worth emphasizing, you're going to be much, much more successful.